crisis of the 21st century, the opioid epidemic. During August in Delaware, the state saw 39 people die from overdoses, the most ever in a one-month span. The problem, though, hasn't gone unnoticed. Attorney General Matt Dehn has released his annual report on the epidemic, and part of it maps out what still can be done. 47 ABC's Justina Cornell is live in our studio and has more on this report. Justina, what can you tell us?
Well, the state has made some progress over the past 4 years. Several things have been accomplished, such as expanding prosecution efforts of drug rings, state funding to first responders for naloxone, and even $3 million in one-time funds for programs recommended by the Behavioral Health Consortium. Despite making significant strides, the report recommends that more needs to be done.
Last year in Delaware, we lost about 345 to drug overdose. At the same time, hundreds of people have been the recipient of naloxone.
And that's why the Department of Justice annual report is significant, because although it shows progress, it also shows what needs to be done. 31 out of 49 police departments now have naloxone at their fingertips. But Ocean View PD says that they can do even more.
We've got to get more into education, we got to get more into treatment, and we also got to get involved more with recovery.
According to the report, though, all the responsibility doesn't just weigh on Delaware's law enforcement officials. It also shows more long-term treatment options need to be available.
We really do need more beds for people, who are being treated, who may overdose. They need a place to go. They need treatment.
Currently, just over 200 treatment beds are available across the state.
I would also like to see the state, maybe through the Department of Commerce, work with some of these institutions that have really long-term recovery programs, because we don't have enough of that in the state as well.
Although officials say they're happy with the progress made, they believe there's still a long way to go.
Even though we're doing it, the problem is still increasing, so we have to put even greater focus on it. We're hitting the tip of the iceberg, but now we got to get deeper underneath the water.
Some other recommendations include a recovery high school program. It's a suggestion that would have high schools designed specifically for students in recovery from substance use disorder. Another idea, an opioid impact fee, which recommends the General Assembly enact legislation creating a fee on the manufacturers of opioid drugs. Julian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Justina. Now, Attack Addiction says it's not up to the state for those long-term programs, but they can work with organizations to get the ball rolling.